So the perfumes that I'll be talking about today, Flora by Gucci, and this version is the Gorgeous Gardenia. Tory Burch, my first fragrance. Kate Spade, Live Colorfully, and Versace's Eros for her. Well, hey YouTube fam, it's the Southern Girl, Shantae Levette, and on today's Talk About It Tuesday, I have to tell you guys that this is my 50th video. Yay! I can't believe that I have made 50 videos for YouTube. So I decided, since this is my 50th video, to make it about something that's very near and dear to my heart, and that is my perfumes. I am so passionate about perfumes and fragrances, and I wanted to share with you all my newest newbies. So let's get started. So the first perfume I want to talk about today is by Tory Burch. Tory Burch is a American designer. She has a lot of different boutiques all around the, actually international boutiques. They're here in America and also abroad. Very high-end designer, and I was really expecting something really great from Tory Burch when I found out that she had a perfume. This bottle, of course, beautiful bottle, very sleek, very nice top, gold with the beautiful fretwork design, and also her signature on top. This bottle is the perfume. It's a 3.4, so this is the largest bottle. So let me tell you about the notes that are in the Tory Burch. The top notes are grapefruit, pink pepper, concurrent buds and leaves, mandarin, and neroli. I think it's neroli. That's another fragrance that smells like an orange or has an orange scent. The middle notes are peony, tuberose, mimosa, jasmine, something that's interesting, which is carrot seeds, and sweet elysium. The base notes are vetiver, cedar, sandalwood, and white musk. So it's a lot going on in this fragrance. I really do like how this perfume smells. I would definitely wear this one in spring or summer. When I smell this perfume, I think it's a very pretty scent. It's very lemony, peppery, citrusy. If you like a citrus perfume, then this would be one that's probably right up your alley. Now, in my entire collection, I cannot say that I have one perfume that I regret getting. But I think I'm going to have to put this one into the regret pile. And the reason is, this perfume does not have the staying power, nor does it have the sillage. And that's how the perfume is projected off of you. So I have to tell Tory, come on Tory, at this price point, I feel that this perfume should last longer than 3 or 4 hours. I feel like you have to use almost half of the bottle. This is one that you have to keep reapplying. I don't want to have to reapply my perfumes. I want to apply at one time and let them do their thing. I think it's a waste, and you'll use so much trying to reapply it. If you apply it on your pulse points and you apply it properly, your perfume should carry you throughout the day. You shouldn't have to reapply your perfume. So I did a thing that I always tell my viewers to do, and that is I added some to some unscented lotion. I layered the lotion. I put the perfume on thinking that it would help, and it did not. This is one that I did not do a test run on. And guys, you know, I'm always saying do your test runs to see how well that perfume will mix with your chemistry, how long it will last on you. And I didn't get a chance to do this. My honey picked this one up because he saw it on my list. It was really on my to smell list, but he picked it up for me. I mean, I was very happy that I got it, but I think this is going to be the first one that's going to be on my regret list. So Tory, I have to tell you, at this price point, it's a little bit disappointed. So moving on to the next one, regret list. Now, when I got this perfume, my honey actually had another perfume that was sprayed on a card. He didn't write the name down, so we called back up to the store. It was like kind of like a mystery a mystery that needed to be solved, because when I smelled this perfume on the card, I thought it was absolutely beautiful. Finally caught up with the young lady who had sprayed it on the card for him and found out that it was Flora by Gucci, and this one is the Gorgeous Gardenia. Now, if you have listened to any of my perfume videos, you all know how much I absolutely love Gardenia. It is my favorite scent, and in most of my perfumes I find that there is some form of Gardenia. But I have to tell y'all, to me, this perfume does not smell like gardenia. It is a beautiful fragrance. So let me tell you about the note. The top notes are red berries and pear. The middle notes is white gardenia and frangipani. And the base notes, patchouli and brown sugar accords. So really, it's not a lot in this perfume, but it smells absolutely beautiful. And when I smell this perfume, I really smell the berries and the pear, the patchouli, and also the brown sugar accords. I do not really get gardenia out of this perfume, but I actually really like it. This is actually a toilette, not a perfume, and this is a 3.3. The bottle is a hexagon. I don't know if you can see that. Real simple, nothing really fancy or special about this bottle, but the story behind the florals, it's a total of 5. I have not smelled everyone that's in this, but the story behind it is it was a Gucci scarf that was made for Princess Grace of Monaco, and each flower that was in the scarf, Gucci decided to make a perfume that represented each one of those flowers. So Gorgeous Gardenia was born from that story. I think that this is a beautiful fragrance. Even though I don't smell the gardenia, I think it would be great for spring and summer. Very light fragrance, not too heavy, not too strong. And this one lasts. I was surprised. This lasts longer than the Tory Burch. So if you get a chance, I say check them out and smell them. If you can, check this one out. I think it's a pretty fragrance. The next perfume that I want to talk about, I smelled it in a tarot, you know, the flyers that you get that comes to your home. And I was really surprised to know that this designer has been around 20 years. And you think you hear a name and they haven't been around that long, but she's actually been out for 20 years. And I have to say congratulations to Kate Spade. She actually has perfume, you know, she has all the beautiful stationery, you know, she has a whole line of beautiful, colorful things. Or she does have another perfume that just came out in 2015. I think it's called Walking on Air. I haven't smelled that one, but the one that I'm talking about today and that I own is Live Colorfully by Kate Spade. And guys, I have to tell y'all, this perfume actually came out 2 years ago in 2013. I never took the opportunity to smell it, but I told you I got it. I smelled it on a one of the pull-out cards that comes in the mail, and I have to say, this little perfume blew me away. I was really surprised. It's very happy and bright and fresh and sweet, and I really am feeling this Kate Spade. Let me tell you about the notes. The top notes are sparkling mandarin, pink water lily, star anise. The middle notes, terra flower, golden gardenia, always gotta have some gardenia, and coconut water. The base notes is sheer amber, musk, and Tahitian vanilla. Such a pretty fragrance. When I smell this fragrance, I do not smell the mandarin. I smell the lily, and I guess the terra flower. I think that's a tropical flower, but it kind of really reminds me of a very sweet honeysuckle. Dry down is very pretty. This bottle, of course, is a 3.4. This is the large bottle. I did get this in a gift set. Came in a beautiful box. The lotion smells just like the perfume. It came with a roller ball, and I gave that one to my mom. She had put some on and was sitting in front of me. We had the fan on us. It was kind of hot that day, and we didn't want to cut the air on. And she was sitting in front of me, and it was just blowing back, blowing back. I was like, oh, I gotta go put some of that perfume on. This is absolutely a happy fragrance. Definitely for spring and summer. Burst of energy. Just very pretty. Sweet. If you're a girly girl, you would definitely like this. I've had some people say that this smells a lot like Viva La Juicy. I think it does have a little similarity to Viva, but still different. And if you do like any of the Juicy Couture's, you'll probably like this one too. I think this is I think it's a sweet little bottle with the bow on top, and great fragrance. I'm glad that I have this one in my collection. The next one, or actually the final one that I want to talk about today of my newest newbies, is a perfume that when I first smelled this perfume, I knew I was going to have it in my collection. You know, it was a tragedy that happened, but Giovanni, his sister Donatello, she took, is it Donatella? I think it's Donatello. Donatello? Well, his sister took over, and she's definitely been running the company very well. I fell in love with this version for men, and I have been on my honey to pick some up, so he decided that he was going to finally get it. And I can't say that I've ever been a true fan of when they make a man's version. Sometimes when they make the female version of that same name, that most of the times I don't like them. But this one came out awesome. The final perfume that I want to talk about today is Versace's Eros for her. The bottle is absolutely gorgeous. That's the front of the bottle. And then what I love about it is that they kept the gold going, but you still can see how much perfume you have. My understanding is that the face that's on this is the face of Medusa. And I don't know if y'all know the story about Medusa, why she got turned into Medusa. The story is that one of the gods, that Medusa was very beautiful. One of the gods actually fell in love with her, and it made another god very angry, so she turned Medusa into this hideous creature, so no man or God would ever love her. How cruel is that? That is so cruel, but she's on the face of this bottle, if y'all didn't know that story. But let me tell you about the notes that's in the Versace Eros for her. The top notes are Sicilian lemon, bergamot, and pomegranate. The middle notes are lemon, sambiac jasmine, jasmine infusion, and peony. And the base notes are sandalwood, musk, and woodsy notes. But I have to tell y'all, this perfume is absolutely gorgeous. It is a sweet but sexy perfume, very rich, has a richness to it. And when I smell it, I really smell the grapefruit. It's almost like a powdery grapefruit. I know that doesn't sound pretty, but it smells really pretty. This perfume has great sillage, great longevity. I put this perfume on. It's just like my Jimmy Choo. It's one of those perfumes you can put on, and if you're not careful, it will be on your clothes. It is just a rich perfume. I would wear this, and I would still wear it in maybe spring, summer, maybe summer. I think I would even wear this one in the fall. Absolutely spectacular. I can't say that I smell the lemon, and I think maybe that lemon and that bergamot and the pomegranate mixing together is coming off smelling a little grapefruity to me. The layers are great. So I have to say, if you have not smelled this perfume, I say check it out. And I think Versace came right on time with the Eros for women, because the Eros for men is absolutely wonderful as well. So 2 for 2. So guys, that is going to conclude me talking about my newest newbies on my 50th video. But I do of course have a tip for you guys. I always have a tip at the end of my perfume videos. The tip for today is something that most people might think it's kind of a simple tip, but maybe you don't do it. The tip is, well, let me ask you this. Have you ever sprayed your perfume and your nozzle was turned the wrong way? And when you sprayed it thinking that it was turned the right way, it either went on your clothes or it went in the other direction. And I tell you, at the price of some of these, I don't want to waste a drop. So what I do, and the tip is, always line the opening. When you first get your perfume, always remember to line your opening or your nozzle spout up with the writing on the bottle. So when you get ready to spray your perfume wherever you're going to apply it, you will always know that if you're looking at the letters and your nozzle is lined up, you will know that you will not waste one precious drop of your perfume. Hope that tip was helpful for you. So guys, that's going to conclude this video, and of course I'll be coming back to you the next time I add some newbies to my collection. If you enjoyed this video, remember to give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below, and always remember to subscribe.